Alright folks, nice big pond here. Quite a few of these ponds. I'm gonna keep on trekking and hopefully see some more cool stuff. Get close to the creek areas and may see a little bit of bluffage or Scenic Creek. Maybe see some more settlement. Well, howdy folks. Shawn here from hikeandwithshawn.com. And today we are at Bay Creek Wilderness, where it looks like the trail just ends. So we're gonna go somewhere and out right through there. So they've put these humps there probably to keep four-wheelers and stuff from coming through, or vehicles back when it was a road. So we're gonna go this way and check out Bay Creek Wilderness. There's some areas on the topo that look interesting, and I'd like to check them out. I just upgraded to the GoPro 12, and that's what I'm carrying today. So I'm interested to see how the footage turns out. And you all get to come with me. Alrighty folks, we should be getting close to some old settlement, according to the map. So this was an old road slash probably driveway, led to someone's home back in the day before the forest. And should be able to see remnants of what's left, probably an open well and maybe some foundation. Sometimes there's really nothing. Sometimes there's not even a well. But at some point there was some sort of settlement. So I use Gaia for that, just in case I've never showed you, which I'm sure I have. It's kind of that map overlay, and you can see these little squares, little dots, and that's the old home sites. And then visual clues, we look for bigger trees, which they call wolf trees. And they're just large oaks, pretty much, most of them. Some of them are different. They're native. And they're just huge trees that kind of don't belong, you know, they don't really fit. So you see them, typically it's some sort of formal settlement. All right, folks. Old pond. Could have been settler pond, or back here when they reforested. And here's an old road. So I think it's somewhere around here.
That deer hunter was drunk.
Yeah.
In his bag.
Yeah, he was. But according to this, the map should be somewhere around here. This area. So somewhere around here is probably a well. Little hump here. And that little pond might be really all that there is. So sometimes that's all you got, all you get. It's all sorts of trees scraped up, probably from Sasquatch or something like that. Yeah, I don't think it's deer, but could be Bigfoot. Could be me.
Back.
Could be Michelle. There's another hole, maybe. Or maybe just a Hmm.
The rocks. And then
Alright,
there's your
folks.
foundation.
Yep, there's found. So we found the well, really pretty well.
Oh, wow.
What
is that?
Old bottles, or no, that's just debris.
Yeah, right there. Check that out. On this side.
Yeah. Huh. Some trash. That's a really cool old well, though.
Oh.
Over here, some foundation. Oh well. It's not full of water, you know. So
No, looks like they've tried to
fill it up a little bit.
trash.
And then over here is some old foundation of sorts. So this is where whatever building was out here, some of it. And you don't really see this that much, so that's really interesting. Some of it's kind of almost intact a little on one side. Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah, they just shoved it all up there.
Yeah, that part's like intact.
In a bucket.
Yeah, so that's kind of neat. We just like finding this stuff, you know. It's what it used to be out here before the forest.
Yeah, I'd like to have some of those rocks.
Really interesting.
Big ones?
Just history. And unfortunately, there's really no real good history on it, you know. I mean, I don't think they gathered up history back then when they bought it. If they did, it probably wasn't very much. They just kind of gave them the money and got out of there.
Yeah, look. So that might have been the chimney, because see how it's stacked still?
Yeah.
So that might have been the chimney going up.
Another good size pond. Old car parts. Kind of strange. Kind of looking around. Michelle found a very old Anheuser-Busch bottle. It's cork.
Or it could be the pop top
Pop top.
before
yeah.
they made them what they do now.
Old nonetheless. And another thing to look out for old settlement are these yucca plants. So this is old settlement. There's a foundation. Foundations. A lot of people think this is a cemetery when they see it, but it's just cornerstones for a cabin that was once here. So there should be a well out here. Old wash bucket. What's left of it. Found a well next to a tree, and it definitely has water in it. So there's old well. Cool. Very cool. Alright folks, got another old well here.
There we go.
And big tree by it. And this one's pretty big. You can see my foot here. Pretty big well. So maybe like a church or a school or something like that. And a pile of rocks in there. So whatever was here foundation-wise has since been removed. Probably stacked up there. Don't see nothing on the map about a school or anything, but back then they really probably wouldn't have listed it. Oh, secondary well, little well. Wow, that's another well right there.
Is it stacked like a regular well?
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's odd for them to be that close
That
together.
is, that's different.
Unless that's a cistern.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I have to mark both of them.
Yeah.
I mark wells. You never know. It might be
If somebody gets lost.
a good idea.
Hunting and...
Yep. Start looking in the wells. All right, folks, really pretty creek down here. And we are off trail. I didn't want to go up a mountain, so I decided going up a little bit. So now we're just kind of exploring. The sun's kind of trying to come out. So maybe you're right.
Back up. We could head back south.
Could.
Could be the reason I had headache.
Could be. So really pretty creek down there. And we're kind of going to an area with more creeks. And it's either going to be really scenic, pretty creeks, or there might be a little bit of bluffs in there. Nothing spectacular, I'm sure, but there could be something. All right, folks. Found some bluffage. A little bit of bluffage. Cool creekage. So it's kind of what I thought we'd find if we did find bluffage, just little bits and pieces of it. It's pretty cool. Still cool. That's pretty neat. A little bit of banding in there, maybe. Pretty cool. Cool area right here. Little shelter. Pretty cool. Alrighty, folks. A little bit more bluffage here. Cool little area. Bits and pieces. Pretty creek. Alright, folks, really pretty scenic creek. And just kind of gets better. As you can see, Michelle's over there by some mushrooms on a tree. They were chicken of the woods. They're past anything significant. Still neat. The rocks are slick.
I think they just figured that out. They're not even here.
Yep. So, pretty cool. Some chickens. Edible at one time. That's a really pretty part of the creek that we've stumbled on.
Literally.
Nice little area there. Alright, folks, kind of pretty area. Really pretty.
I feel like this is Pare's building here.
That is pretty. A little bit of bluffage up there. A little bit of shelter there. If it got to raining really hard, we can climb up there and take shelter. Alright folks, hiking through a pine grove. Just got on the trail. Boy, that's pretty out there. Yeah. So just see what it looks like. Notice it's kind of pretty over here. Go out here and see what it is. There's a little overlook in there. Definitely an old road. Maybe that's Scenic Creek down there. Maybe that was an old road marker. Walk down here and look down the hill here. Just kind of a pretty area. All right, folks, we've reached a point to where we've had to cross Bay Creek, and I was a little nervous because it's deep in some spots, but it's like a little ford here that's made it pretty easy to cross, and it's just really pretty right here. So, really beautiful part of Bay Creek. Definitely good for wilderness. All right, folks, got like an old stove. I don't know how old. One time people used to Shawnee to dump things. They still do. Unfortunately.
Hang on, I could tell you how old. Because here's the serial number.
Good deal.
Oh.
Full of bullet holes now, so people's definitely come out here and been shooting at it over the years. But pretty cool, nonetheless.
American Association. It's a gas stove.
Gas stove. Pretty neat.
I guess I should have looked. There's its thermostat. Copper.
Copper.
Let's see.
Pretty neat. We're back on the trail across the creek, well, somewhat of a trail. And it's going to take us back to where we parked. Maybe like
Possibly 1965.
5 miles. Interesting.
I'll have to look it up because I got the serial number.
Yeah. This is the first official trail sign I've seen out here.
I thought we were lost. I didn't think we was ever going to make it. I can see the road right over there and we're still lost.
Yep. Alrighty, folks. We have hiked about 6.7 miles. Pretty good. Pretty good hike. Not there yet, but almost. So, pretty cool area. Did a big loop. Did a lot of off-trail. We're definitely going to come back. There's another area we want to see. But we can get to it a little easier. Off Water Tower Road. There's more access trails that way. And we'll definitely be back to see that this year at some point before it gets too weedy. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time,
No.
Michelle, Shamel,
I'm gonna
Jean.
throw something at you.
Michelle, Shamel, Jean. See that? Got you on camera.
I don't care.
That's evidence. Evidence. Evidence that you don't know how to throw. We'll see you on the trail. Missed me there. Oh, she finally got me.